everybody, we're out here at the range. It is a scorcher, it's only getting hotter. So we are doing some more gel testing. We're doing some 38 special. We're going to be using 110 FTX Critical Defense by Hornady versus Critical Defense Lite. This is 90 grain FTX. What's the difference? Per the package, the 90 grain is going to be going at 1200 feet per second, and the Critical Defense 110 grain is going to be going 1010 feet per second. What will that translate into the gel? Let's find out. We're going to be using the Colt King Cobra 38 special. This is the FTX Lite, or the Critical Defense Lite. Again, we're at about 3 yards. You'll see the times up, or the speeds up here on the left side. 1086. Error. 1138, 1113, 1145, 1162. I think that was it. Yep. So probably around 1130, 1140 feet per second. Let's see how the other ones do. We've got the Hornady Critical Defense regular 110 grain FTX projectile. It's advertised at 10 feet per second at the muzzle. Let's go. 1060. Wow. 1042. 1044. 1034. 1019. 1014. I think that was it. Yep. So those were all faster than advertised on the box. Let's see how it does in the gel. Interesting with the speeds, the regular 110 grain was faster than the box. The Lite was slower than the box. I don't know right now what the test barrel length was, but we're gonna see how that translates to the gel. There is a projectile in there. I'm filming a bunch at once, and then I'm gonna pull the projectiles out when I get home just to save some time. So you might see a projectile in there, you might not. Let's see how that does. This is the Lite. This is the 90 grain FTX Lite. All right, so not bad. Very interesting. It went through about, I'd say that's about the halfway point. So it maybe got about 8 or 9 inches of penetration. And that's a 45 from a different video. I'll link that up on the top. The projectile went about right there. So this one was traveling faster. So I would expect the regular one to come up maybe about 7 inches, just a little bit less. Let's see if that theory is correct. All right, pretty good penetration, about 8 or 9 inches. I might measure it at home when I pull them out because I don't have a ruler with me. This is the regular 110 grain. I think it's gonna be a little less penetration. Let's see how it does. We're gonna try and aim a little bit on the top. Nice shot. I was wrong. So I might have hit that 45 a little bit because there is a little bit of fragmentation, but that wouldn't have made it go faster. If anything, that would have made it go slower. But it definitely penetrated about 2 inches further than the Lite. So that is pretty interesting. I did not see that coming. And I was wrong in one of my other tests, and I am wrong again. We're gonna pull these projectiles out, see what kind of damage I did to them by shooting with more than one projectile in here, and we'll see at home for the recap. There are the projectiles. That's the Lite. That's the regular. The regular went further. we're gonna pull these out and see. This one, I think, got hit. I'm pretty sure, but this one should be pretty intact. Let's pull them out and see what they look like. Just pulled them out. You can kind of see that some of the tines, the flowers, the whatever you want to call them, I don't know, whatever they're called, somebody let me know down below. They broke off, but this one, the light, did not get hit. I know that for sure, and the tines still broke off. There's one right there, and then there's one right there. So there, and like right there. And then this one up here, that was from the regular one. Here's the light. Here is the regular critical defense. And you can see that it looks a little like rough around the edges. It's not as pretty per se, but that's a ridiculous comment. But you know what I mean. Like, it's not a smooth inside. Looks like it's very roughly made. But this was the light and this was the regular. And pretty interesting stuff. Pretty good stuff with this 38 special round, the critical defense and the critical defense light. Good penetration, about, I should have measured it, probably about 8 to 10 inches overall, 8 on the light and 10 on the regular. But pretty decent expansion, and these little, like, see this one, how that little piece is kind of sticking up there, you can kind of see it in that way. Good stuff, but I think with the caliber and the speeds, I don't think it's the best option for self-defense. There are definitely better options. Like, I think the 9mm expanded a little bit more. Let's see here. I forget what that one was. I think it was like 13 or 14 millimeters. Let's see what this one expanded to. So this is 12.77 millimeters. This is the light, or this is the regular. 13.75 and 13.93. So I think that 9mm, the spear, and the, hold on. All right, this is that Federal HST, the 9mm, and it definitely expanded more. This is 14.36 and 14.21, 14.73. So the Federal 9mm HST definitely expanded more than the 38 special, and it had a much better flowering pattern than this one, and the things broke apart and whatnot. But this 38 special will still do some damage. But I think with the advances in projectiles, I still think that right now this 9mm, the spear, the HST, is just better. You can carry more. So very, very conclusive test. Definitely not an inconclusive test, but 38 special, I think I'll stick with 9mm. We're going to do some 357 Magnum coming up soon. That's going to do it for this one. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video.